again, and I'm a social worker at Bluewater Youth Center. I know both these boys who won these contests, and I'm so proud of them. They, they really don't get a lot of acknowledgement for the positive things they do, and so this is really something that one of the boys said to me. He read a book, and he said, in the book it talked about a glory stick, and that he said in his whole life he'd never had any notches on his glory stick. And so when he was speaking to me about this contest, he said, I finally have a notch on my glory stick. And before I came here, he said, I really think, Shannon, this is going to open up a lot of doors for me. And I said, you know what, I bet you it is. And so this is a kid who, this is P-Ryme, who was having so much trouble, and then the contest came along last year, and he entered it, and just from that point on, things turned around for him. And he wrote a really great speech here, and so did Freedom, and so I might as well start with that. So Freedom wrote, I would like to thank the members of Toronto Crime Stoppers for running a program like this to help young men and women get more involved in the community. I enjoyed working on this project as it let me express how I feel our community should be. As it was the first time in taking part in something like this, I learned that I can express how I feel through art, instead of handling it the wrong way like I've done in the past. I want to get more involved in community activities so that I can share with others that we should all be treated the same, no matter what color, what religion, ethnic, or background. That we are all equal. Nobody is better than anyone. We all live in what is supposed to be a free country. Yet thousands of people every day feel alone and left out because of the way they look or speak. This experience changed my outlook on how people are treated. I just wish our country could be free like it is said to be. Thanks again to those people involved in creating such a wonderful experience for me. And that was Freedom. P-Ryme wrote, I would like to thank a few certain people for helping me to get to this point. First and foremost, I would like to thank Dave Strong and Jason Moon for bringing up the contest to me. Because at the point I was at, when they brought this to my knowledge, it was not a very good one, and it showed me the way to go. Also, I would like to thank the floor COs and social workers at my institution for being nothing but supportive. At this point, if I didn't make something of myself with the help they've given me, it would be very disrespectful. In my opinion, I think it would be better to use their help, try, and fail, than disregard them altogether and not even try. So thank you. I would like to thank Crime Stoppers for providing opportunities like this to youth, and last but not least, I would like to thank Scott Mills and Bubbles for taking the time to come out and paint with me and show me that there are other ways of gratification than through crime. After meeting him, Scott, I have learned that I can't paint all people with the same brush, police officers included. Where I'm at. As far as right now, I'm trying to make positive changes in my life, but it is really hard given the situation and surroundings that I'm in. In my environment, if you show the smallest weakness, others capitalize on that to oppress you into conforming into their will. In my world, inside and out, the strong survive and the hard prevail. There are certain codes that, if not followed, can result in serious repercussions and violent retaliation. It is so difficult to learn new ways when you are locked up because jail breeds negativity. I have seen and learned so many of these things in my short 18 years. If you were to look at me and judge my cover, you would see another criminal gang member. But if you were to talk to me and get to know me, you would see a young, talented, intelligent man. You would notice me for my talents, good traits, and what I can do, instead of what I have done and never will do. It is so hard nowadays for youth in our world to succeed. Some youth are born without any chances, and with that, they make the choice to go down the wrong path. These are what you call invisible children. They make these choices because they have no guidance. People don't see them, because people don't want to see them. Someone wanted to see me. And now look at the direction my life has taken, all because I had some help with the choices in my life. I am the perfect example that those born without a chance have no excuses. They have the power to change. They have the power of choice. I want to explain the first I did for Scott in his contest. I would like you to know I didn't necessarily draw it because of the art. I drew it for its message. You, me, us, we together, even though it isn't the best piece of art, it had meaning. Like I said before, we all have choices. Each and every one of our choices affects you, me, us, we, and together, all of us as a group. So if we share each other's struggles, why can't we help each other overcome them? Now with my second piece of art, it's along the same lines as the first. It's 50% art and 51% message. Unity, love, respect. We as a people, youth included, need to come together behind these three words. Respect your neighbors, and you will be respected. Love your peers, and they will love you back. Unite with them, and they will share your burden, and know that hatred breeds violence, and violence breeds more hatred. I would like you to know that I am changing. I may not necessarily be there yet, but I'm trying. Like I said at the beginning, I have everyday struggles, and I'm working so hard to move forward and make positive changes in my life. I have been working through everyday hurdles in front of me, but as an endnote to this speech, I guess the main thing I wanted to do here was to be as real as I could. Because no one can learn from lies and half-truths, as I'm sure you will agree. I was hoping to teach you something today, to show you that youth on my side of the tracks aren't bad, just misguided. All they need is some real support from real people and genuine caring. I just want you to take the time to find out who's behind the mask, and not what the mask portrays. And that was from P-Ryme.
Because P-Ryme has been in since last year, we were introduced by Ms. Firstly last year's conference. And we figured that he deserves to be recognized and deserve a Community Builders Award. So if we can present that to you on his behalf, as well as a certificate of appreciation.
That's great.